For the one person that's watching, the stream starts at about 7, so give it 3 minutes. Hey, I'm glad I tried out the chat function thing. That's the thing you see on the left. I'll change it if it breaks or something. Hi, Starlink. In fact, I might as well get into the game first. If the audio is too loud, let me know and I'll turn it down. How long have I been waiting to start streaming, or? I started the stream like 3 minutes ago. I just thought I'd give people time. Yeah, I started the stream about 3 minutes ago. I said I was going to start the stream at 7 in my time, which will only be like a minute from now. Put this up. Were you here for the last stream, Starlink? The game sound is low. I'll turn up the game sound a little bit. I should start off actually explaining what's going on. Currently playing Tears of the Kingdom Randomizer, and what the mod does is it basically just randomizes things, which makes things random. Now that can vary from the things we get from chests, or sometimes things we pick up, but it can also mean that things like Gibdos spawning everywhere can happen. That's if you're lucky. Gibdos are the nice things. The scary things are when it spawns gloom hands on you. And the aim is to complete kind of a set of goals that the game sets out, and then you can finally go on and fight Ganon. I've left the goals in the description. They should be somewhere, but like down there. Most of them are pretty easy, some of them are not. And then once you complete those, you can then go and fight Ganon. An idea of the randomness, if I can... Got some pretty poor... Well, there's a good example there. We randomly got the Phantom Greaves, which... I can't remember how you normally get those, but they're pretty good since they give attack up. And after attacking the bunny guy, we actually get a shock fruit, which we need, I think, 8 of. It's one of our goals / conditions. So, more or less everything is random. There's a few exceptions, things like fruit, things like key items. Things that basically would break the game are not random. Things like this chest. Mob, that kind of useful. Is the audio still quiet, by the way? In fact, I think I might be able to check myself. It's good. Good. I noticed last time it was a little bit quiet. I'd rather it be too quiet than too loud there. Now, assuming I'm good enough for aiming... Oh. I forgot they took fuse off me. Right, now the first thing I want to do, I think for the shock fruits, you normally get those in the desert. Or, no, actually there's one other thing I want to do actually. If we go to... Hi, Kaders, YT, I'm guessing YouTube. The first thing we want to do is go to the village. I forget the name of the village. The place that sells the cheese. We want to go there first because we have to complete a quest called... Hang on, I've got notes on this. Teach me a lesson 1. Which gives us a... Ooh, let's get rid of... Get rid of that. The quest... what was I saying? We need to complete this quest because it's one of our goals. Luckily, we do have a camera, which we're going to need. I think what we have to do, we have to go to the Sheikah village thing. Take a picture of the... what do you call it? The stone tablet story thing. How does the randomizer? Well, it more or less randomizes drops from enemies, chests. Also gives you random items every once in a while. And it'll also randomize things like enemy spawning. It'll also do other like at the moment it's taken away fuse away from me, so I can't use the fuse function at all. But it'll spawn these random enemies. Sometimes they're a little bit crueler than Gibdos. Speaking of which, sometimes they'll do things like this to you. But the overall aim in this version, well, what I've selected is goal mode, so we have to complete 5 goals. This is getting really bad. We have to complete 5 goals to then go and fight Ganon. The goals I put in the description. And that's it, more or less. I hit this guy in the head. There we go. I'm hoping these gloom hands, they normally drop things. Yeah, there we go. That's some pretty good stuff. Alright, so yeah, we want to make our way to the Sheikah village thing first. I don't want to mess with the Lionel though. It may drop some good things, but it is not worth it. How many? Oh, come on. Things from shrines are... I haven't encountered this yet, but there is a random teleport as well. I don't know where it takes you. Okay, that's not too bad actually. I think it might be a good idea. Oh, never mind. Right, Lionel, please. I'm not that comfortable in my ability to fight Lionels, especially with, come on, with like 3 hearts or 4. Luckily, Gloom Hands. Oh, and it's raining. This is just cruel. Luckily, Gloom Hands aren't very good at climbing, so you just sort of wait them. I'm going to stop saying things. Everything I say turns out not to be true. Okay, we're going to activate the shrine, so at least we have a place to teleport to. When you completed Tears, how many of the shrines did you do? What was I? $120 shrines at 100 light root. I think when I first finished it, I did quite a lot of the shrines. The light roots, though, I normally didn't bother with. I think the depths is kind of, when you first play the game, the depths seem like really interesting, but as you get further into it, I think they just kind of get a bit annoying. What do you do about your amiibo? It's Twilight Princess Link and it's armor locked. I don't know what you mean by armor locked. Drop some stuff. Yeah, I didn't. Well, I didn't dislike the depths. I think when you first go in there, I was expecting kind of a lot more funky stuff, and there just isn't. But it's not bad. It's definitely interesting. With your amiibo, I don't really know. Obviously, if you're using, I better make sure I don't die here. You're using obviously on emulator and stuff. You can use the save editor to give you whatever you're after. But otherwise, I guess you just gotta keep trying. Are the amiibos limited to like one use per day or something on the game? There is like a cooldown, but I don't know what it is. But what is it that you what is it that you actually want from the amiibo? Yep, I think Skylight. I think if I had the choice, well, I mean, obviously I don't make games, but if you could maybe get rid of the depths and focus on the sky, so it could be sort of twice as good, or vice versa. Because a lot of the sky is just like a few islands copy and pasted. They're just the same thing. And some of them aren't that interesting. Yeah, I thought the amiibos might be one use per day. I don't know, I'm trying to think what the amiibos will drop though that you'd want. They have the... You say it's only giving you armor, but... What is it that they can drop as well? I feel like most of the things you can find them somewhere. I don't know. I've played through the game on a few occasions where I just haven't touched the depths. But yeah. I don't know, some parts of it are great. Some parts are a bit... Yeah, I mean, the Spirit Temple stuff is fairly fun as well, I think, to some degree. Well, I think when you first use Minoru, that's pretty fun. I just wish the depths... I don't know, there's just a lot of space where there's not a lot going on. I feel like the main reason you spend a lot of time in the depths is because you can't see. And you're just kind of running around aimlessly. still, I thought I had fuse back. Yeah, it's kind of strange actually. A lot of the weather effects don't like carry on over. Especially since they do a big deal of making sort of the land and the debts like opposites with how the land works. This is... Okay. There we go. Yeah, I just wish the debts had more going on. I'm more disappointed with them, I think. Oh, I didn't really mention that. The link to the creator's YouTube channel is in the description below. Yeah, I remember you talking about the foliage and stuff. When you first go into the depths, it kind of looks like an alien planet. There's just so much weird stuff going on, and then there isn't really anything that kind of weird down there. Probably should actually look at a map. Let me just... So I'm here. That landing's there. I think I'm kind of going the right way anyway. Yeah, I think the game overall actually lacks a little bit in variety of enemies. Kind of has more than Breath of the Wild, but... What is it that you're after, Starlink, from the thingy amiibo? I think. Am I... There we go. Oh, no, that's my favorite bow. Yeah, it's kind of weird that the frogs, you say, only eat plants. I kind of just assumed they'd eat rocks, but I guess that's kind of unfair. Yeah, I think this game is better than Breath of the Wild. I think the only thing that's really... Oops. The only thing that I think Breath of the Wild is better in terms of what it does is I think the Guardians are very cool. I think the Guardians are maybe the coolest enemies in Zelda. The Knight's Broadsword Purified. Can you not get the Knight's Sword in other ways? I know you can get them what are they called? It's not purified, it's like something. I know you get them from, you have to break a version that is, what do they call it? You have to break like a damaged version, don't you? And then I think the guys underground, the ghostly knights, they can then give you the items. I assume it works that way for a knight's broadsword. Pristine, yeah, that's it, pristine. Yeah, the Guardians are kind of like, I don't know if you've ever played like Fallout New Vegas, but you can kind of you can skip kind of a part of the world. But to get there, you have to go through these Deathclaw enemies, which are incredibly strong. And it's sort of like an artificial way of stopping you from going straight towards the end of the game, or towards an end kind of area. That's kind of what Guardians do. They just scare you. Yeah, I think Guardians are very cool. And I think it's fair to say they're maybe the best enemy in Zelda, maybe. They're certainly the most different. At least what are they called? They're not called stalkers, are they? What's the main version that just like run along the ground? The others, I don't know. The scouts and stuff aren't that interesting, but the main sort of ground one is pretty scary. I need to figure out where exactly am I? Right, I'm sort of in the wetlands. Thingy's that way, so yeah, I should go down. You after the Knight's Broadsword, is it for just collection purposes, or? Yeah, I think the the Gloom spawns are kind of similar to the Guardians, but they're just not quite the same. I forgot, what are you supposed to do with these? There we go. Yep, Fuse is back, and we've got a medallion. Fuse is one of those things that I didn't realize how much I was using it until just now. Until I lost it. Yeah, I don't know what to say though about not being able to get the sword. It's probably one of those things that you'll try and get for ages, really struggle to get, and then when you're not after it, you get them like crazy. I suppose, yeah, maybe the Gloom Hands, maybe they didn't want them to be. Ooh. Is this one of the things you keep getting, Starlink? Yeah, I guess Gloom Hands aren't that I guess there are things already in Zelda that are kind of like Gloom Hands. Well, not like them, but they're called Wall Masters and Floor Masters. They're basically hands that grab you. I guess they just didn't think they were as interesting. Yeah, I guess your best get, the best thing would probably just keep trying with the amiibo. If there's no other way of getting... Oh, can you not... If you put them in a Octorock thing, do they not make a weapon pristine? Isn't that what they do? You're gonna save the game. I thought the Rock Octorock guys, do they not make something pristine? The game would stop taking things off me. What have I got left? They take everything I love. They only take bows as well. They just put a buff on it. Yeah, I don't know then. Maybe you just have to keep trying with the amiibo. If you don't go insane. I think I remember trying for something with an amiibo in Breath of the Wild, and that took... I think I was going for some of the armor, and it took like just forever. It's not down here, is it? Up here, sorry. Oh, it is. Here it is. Is this shrine... Whereabouts is it? Oh, it's up there. Is the Knight's Broadsword the last weapon you have to get as in your collection, or is there a few others? I'm trying to think what the really rare ones are. I guess the champion weapons are pretty expensive, but they're not hard to get. Yeah, I was pretty glad when the armor wasn't amiibo locked either. Well, same with the DLC stuff. They had like, I think, yeah, Majora's Mask and stuff. That was all DLC. The only issue is though, a lot of the stuff that used to be DLC now just isn't very good. Like the old armors aren't that good in terms of like their effects. And stuff like the Phantom Ganon, Phantom Spirit set, quite difficult to get, not that good. Yeah, medallions are a useful feature. I feel like it's something that I always forget to use, but they are good. So now we go that way. The last thing you need. Do you keep the decayed versions and the pristine versions, or do you just... The fruity backless one? I'm trying to think which one you're on about. Fruity... Is that one of the elemental ones? Kidnap this guy. Is that, yeah, is that the ice weather increase thing? I never use those. But I assume that's the fruity one that you're talking about. Just the pristine one. The only problem with the the only problem with the weather attack buff things is that they obviously don't give you protection from those actual elements. I did use a mod. There's a mod out there though. I can't remember the name of it, but it does give you the elemental protection, like the weather protection and the damage buff in the weather. They don't really make sense though, because you take increased damage in certain when in like the respective weather, but then to survive in that weather you're going to have to eat a meal anyway, so you might as well just take an attack up meal. I don't know, it never made sense to me. What? That guy just spawned in. Yeah, I really haven't used the like elemental buff things too much. They're cool though. I've used them when I was doing the mod, and they do produce some pretty cool effects. Well, I can't remember if the mod added like more to them. I think there's also a mod that makes the ice one you're talking about that you described as fruity. There is one that makes it like more fruity, if you will. That doesn't kill? Ah. There we go. Nothing good. That does absolutely no damage. Yeah, people do come up with some... There's not too many of those kind of things actually for... Tears of the Kingdom. Breath of the Wild, though. No comment. Hmm? No, okay. I'm good now. I don't want to fight all these things. But yeah, no, there are some... I think there's even there's a Zelda mod that someone's making that's a bit... I just keep saying fruity, but it's not the right term, but you know what I mean. There's a mod that replaces Link with Zelda. Well, there's loads of those, but there's one that, you know, changes some of the armor in interesting ways. You want out the Gerudo Vo outfit thing? Yeah, the Linkle style. Yeah. I think the most requested mod, or like the the most anticipated is more or less just Linkle mods. Okay, let me see where I'm going again. I want to be... Village is there, so that's... like there, I think. Yeah, but no, people are... I think Linkle was in... Was she in one of the Hyrule Warrior games? I don't think the Linkle things even look like her, but I'm sure... Isn't the first thing of Linkle from Hyrule Warriors? Yeah, I think if they did introduce a Linkle, it would be pretty androgynous. Well, then again, the one they sort of have isn't overly, I don't think. But I think that's kind of the beauty with Link, is that people forget that he's pretty... I mean, I remember when Breath of the Wild came out and people were looking at the trailers, there was a lot of people that thought Link was a girl. I honestly do not know the lore behind Linkle. I'm guessing you still haven't managed to get it yet, Starlink. Oh no, I don't think any of the Hyrule Warrior games are going to be canon or anything. Same with was it Tingle games? I'm trying to think what other games aren't canon. There's the Tingle games, CDI games are they called? I don't think the Hyrule Warrior games will be. Link's crossbow training? Probably not. I haven't played it. How long have you been trying for, Starlink? Yeah, I haven't played any of the Tingle games. Nor have I played... The only Zelda games I haven't played the Hyrule Warrior games. I haven't played any of the multiplayer games. And... Link Between Worlds. Are the CD guys... I always thought the CDI games were like non... I thought they were always non-official, but I think they are, aren't they? I don't know who makes them. I know a few of the Zelda games are made by Capcom. Okay. I think Oracle of Seasons, Oracle of Ages, and Minish Cap are something to do with Capcom or something like that. You keep getting the pounds. What are the things it can drop? I imagine all the individual pieces of the thing. Is there only one amiibo that can drop the things? I think when you think about those Zelda games, though, there are like a handful of them that have... you have the Mario games that do a similar thing. Like, what is it? Hotel Mario, Mario Learns to Type, and stuff like that. You'd never think they were... they'd exist, but they do. I'd say it's a shame you can't add the sword by, like, doing it on PC, but then I guess that kind of ruins the idea. If something isn't hard to collect, is it worth collecting? Link typing. Cooking with Zelda. What would you have with Tingle there? Tingle would have to be. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, there's Cadence of Hyrule. That's another game I haven't played. Where do I need to go? I need to go to school. Not the school. I should probably talk about the randomizer a bit and stop getting distracted. What we're doing now, we're taking the picture over to the school because it is a part of the quest that we need to do called, let me check. We have to teach me a lesson 1. And this guy is going to ask for a picture. Is my picture good enough? I think that means yes. I'm trying to think, didn't Zelda do something with, isn't there like a Sonic the Hedgehog DLC that has like a Link outfit? I'm not sure though. But I think that's true. I wonder if we get a cool message when we complete a goal here. Alright, let's teach me that is 1 goal done. I think we have 5 in total. You can get Wolf Link as a villager in New Leaf. I did not know that. What am I doing? 8 shock fruit, 8 muddle buds. Forgot about that. Right now, muddle buds, I think you generally get from the depths. I'm trying to think where the nearest. Should probably do the shrine here actually. Should open it up. Oh, they take another but. I could have no bows at this rate. I haven't played much. I've seen people play Animal Crossing, but I think I used to play it on my DS. And then since then I haven't played. I mean like the original DS. I've never heard of anyone using, like, having Wolf Link. Because I know people are very particular about who they use. I think, do you get shock fruits? They're mainly in the desert, aren't they? Shock fruits are in the desert, muddle buds are in the depths, and then I need... Hello, said. Said hello. And hello, Sinner Soul, with some cats in a box. Yeah, I imagine it does sound like an amiibo kind of thing to get Link as a villager in Animal Crossing. I imagine most people would be pretty freaked out if you were just, you know, you just had a villager appear that was Link, who is a wolf. Hmm? Okay. I think I just teleported and got teleported at the same time. I think what I'm going to do... I think because I haven't unlocked the thingy yet, that I can't... Like, I can't activate a tower yet. Now, is there a chest around here? Probably shouldn't go near these explosive barrels. This is probably a bad idea. I thought they had some chests over here, but maybe not. Nope. Should probably use a Master Sword more. I wonder if they can steal it off me or not. Should you get if you want to play it, it's hard to say. I mean, I'd say the randomizer is more if you've played the game and you're looking for something different, because it is very, very different. It's very, very well made. I'd say, assuming you just recently modded your Switch, I think I don't know. There isn't a free version yet. It is. The randomizer isn't free yet. It is still in like early access, so maybe you want to wait until it is fully released. I'd recommend, if you haven't already, getting the Tears of the Kingdom Optimizer by Max Last Breath. Basically the only thing you need for performance related stuff, and you know, performance and visuals. I've never done a video on it, but it is probably the best mod available in terms of there's not much personal preference. Like, I think everyone uses it. In terms of the randomizer, I don't think there is a free version. There is another randomizer. I think the person's called Melon Speedruns, but I don't know anything about it. But I think, pretty sure you can download that one for free. Yeah, the optimizer is like I'm sure that I think the guy has YouTube videos on it, but it basically oh yeah, does it work for Switch? I didn't think about that actually. I don't know if the optimizer does. I'd look into the optimizer anyway. It's not a randomizer or anything related. I know they sound kind of similar, but yeah, I'm not a fan of 60 FPS. Is very, not many people can get 60 FPS while playing it. Wait, what was down to 6? Oh, wait, you on about your oh, you're not how many people have... Yeah, I don't pay attention too much to the concurrent viewers. I see these streams as kind of me testing stuff out. I don't really know what I'm doing. I think I had 9 in the last stream at the peak. Yeah, I don't know if there are a free version of the thingamajig out there. But yeah, the optimizer just basically allows you to select an FPS. You want to choose 30. Not many I was saying this earlier, but not many computers can run, or anything can run at 60 FPS, especially in certain locations. You want to stick to 30, really. But it also, I think I still have it enabled. With the optimizer, you can do this. It's actually a part of the optimizer called Ultra Cam, and it's like a free cam. And you can go fly around. And this is where if I'm ever making like a thumbnail or something, I'm basically just doing this. You can also go through walls and so on. If you really want. And then you can also set... You can also control Link still, actually. You can do this. And have him run around. Oh, look at that. This is actually kind of spooky, that Starlink is after an item from the Twilight Princess stuff. From the amiibo, and I'm just getting every Twilight Princess item out there. Yeah, you can also do little cool camera scenes with the... which is a part of the optimizer. You just do that. Then you can like control the speed. Yeah, the optimizer, I'd look into it. You find most mods on Game Banana or Game Banana, I guess if you're American. Alright, what was I doing? Oh, I'd have to do all that other stuff, wouldn't I? Right, scratch that. I think, yeah, you're trying to get the Twilight... I'm sure when I played Breath of the Wild, I was spamming amiibos trying to get the... I think I was trying to get some of the actual set of the Twilight Princess. Because it's pretty cool armor. Yeah. Right, depths. Hi, Ellie is Monkey. I think, yeah, I remember you in the last stream. I remember you commenting, I think, towards the end. Taxes. Right, now we need 8 Muddle Buds. Now it says Muddle Buds. I don't know why I'm getting pose all of a sudden. It says... Okay. Muddle Buds are normally near the trees. Do I have any minus? No. I'm guessing this is just a part of the randomizer. You just pick up stuff. Yeah. What other mods would I recommend though? Assuming you've only done it recently. There's a lot of... Well, you just want to go on Game Banana and just look through all the mods. Yeah, the randomizer is very good. So yeah, I guess I would recommend it. Assuming you've already beat the game. Hello, Dodge the Gorilla. I had to read that for a second. I'm gonna say dog something. There's another mod which I think it more or less works for Switch, which I was going to show like towards the end of the stream once I've had enough of playing the randomizer, but you can basically spawn in any enemy, including bosses. I was going to make a video on it. I still am, but... Right now we're looking for Muddle Buds. We need 8. There's 1. Now luckily the game can only take weapons from you, so once we have 8, that will be the goal done. Unless I accidentally use them. You're trying to trick the game into not giving you the set. I wonder if it's completely random, or does it is it weirdly set on what time it is or something? Do Muddlebuds spawn under a specific type of tree? Is it the tree with the weird circle at the top? Curved bit. Okay, I'll look out for those then. One over there. You seem to have a very surprising amount of knowledge about this game, Kay does. Okay, I should just say. I say surprising, I don't know why it'd be surprising, but... I'm surprised you knew that. I didn't know that. You watch a lot of GameSpot videos. What was it? I pay attention to the game. I'd never do that. One of these trees is not like the other. What was that? You know, you look away from the screen for like 1 minute and then you just get completely lost. So, okay, one more. We could... Is there one round here? Yeah. Trees over here, there. I think one thing that would have been cool if they like gave the sages their like normal skin, if you maybe like upgraded them or something. Right, we might as well go up here because there is a chest. And there's two. Yeah, I know there's a mod that like gives the sages their original skins. Yeah, I suppose that's a good point. You'd miss the effect of them actually all being there at towards the end. I have actually got to kill these guys, haven't I? I forgot. Wait, I don't have a... I do have a battery. But I think the best thing to do is get up. Yeah, and what I'm gonna plan to do is if we get some air. Ignore my poor shooting. And there's one more. Yeah, there he is. I think we only have to kill the one with the red thing, but... Awful. There we go. How long have you been trying, by the way, Starlink, for the stuff? Now, obviously there's two things in here, so we really want Sidon's Vow, please. Kind of useful. Not so much. Now, I'm trying to think what's the fastest way to get to like the other side of the map. Yeah, I've got Phantom. Phantom Greaves are pretty good. Oh, anything attack up is pretty good. I think the only thing that's attack up that kind of sucks are the link sets. I think you have to wear all the pieces and you get the set bonus and it's just one like attack up. What? Why? Am I losing it? I'm pretty confident that I didn't put a thing here. I'm Okay. That's actually kind of annoying. Well, it looks like we've got way more walking to do. Okay, now I don't have any bows. Thanks, game. Am I going? Yeah, I'm going the right way. I don't think I can use the towers. I tried one earlier and it didn't seem to work, so I don't know if you only unlock it once you've done the quest for Thingy. Pura. I'll try next time out another one, but the one where I put the medallion, I tried to use it and nothing happened. Which kind of sucked. Line them up. Close enough. Just kind of hoping for a bow. Right. Ugh. Probably get a horse, actually. That may have been a good idea. Next time I see a horse. That is not a horse. I think what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to keep my... In case I teleport somewhere, I'll keep my medallion and just put it down every once in a while. Where? Ah. Oh. Yeah, maybe just... Oh, wait, I've already got it on. Okay. Yeah, okay. I didn't think that would work. We've got any meal? Maybe I can do it then. Oh, come on, please. Yeah. I'm going the wrong way. Delete this. Have you given up then for today, Starlink, in getting your Twilight stuff? Your Twilight? Knight's broadsword, didn't you say? Really wish this horse would stop. This music really does kind of sound like the Guardian music a little bit, just a little bit. Should probably keep an eye out more for Koroks, or at least easy Koroks, because they can drop key items. It's pretty rough. I'm surprised there aren't, like, there's no other way to get it. I got something after me. Oh, leave me alone. Is there anything up here? Thingies? No Korok shaped. Okay, I don't know how that... I'm not staying. Yeah, I think to be honest, in any sort of free roam game, using the same map is often kind of going to be a disappointment. It's just... It's obviously it's one less thing to sort of explore. And obviously it is different in some ways, but for the most part, not really. Well, the question is, can I do this before Hinox comes and kills me? What's the best way to do it? It's pretty good. We put this here. I don't think this is going to work, is it? But just going to like fall sideways. Yeah. Yeah, Addison's pretty good for the randomizer. There we go. Oh, you mean that? Yeah, I guess I could have used those, but I'll take that. I've actually completed a full set of Twilight stuff. My game must be linked. That is crazy. I'll wear it in honor of Starlink, who may or may not be gone now. Now I just do need a Royal Broadsword thing as a randomized item. Oh, you're still here. Okay, I'll make sure I don't get a royal broadsword though, randomized. That would just be cruel. Do I have a... No, I still don't have a bow. I don't feel safe without a bow, especially with only 4 hearts. Oops. Yeah, the horse is a little bit... I'm trying to remember if Epona has like a white... What colour face Epona has. That was another... Was that a... that was an amiibo thing, wasn't it? The Epona in Breath of the Wild. I think you can still use it in Tears of the Kingdom. I bet... I don't think I've... Well, I've probably named like 1 horse in Tears of the Kingdom. Since they are pretty useless. Well, they're not useless, but... I thought Epona was all brown, to be honest. With like white hair. Must be Korok related. It is, but what? Yeah. Let your mum name your horses. I think what I'm supposed to put. Inside here. That's one as well. Out of interest, anyone who's watching, what is your favorite Zelda game? Not necessarily what you think is... well, it is kind of what you think is best, but... I suppose you can acknowledge that something isn't necessarily the best, but it's still your favorite. Ocarina of Time. A safe choice. What do I do with my horse? Did you read my message? I saw that you're still here and you said you'll probably stay all the way unless Calvin uploads a vid. I did see them. Did see you're still here, but you didn't answer what your favorite Zelda game was. I think mine's probably Majora's Mask, but... Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild. Solid choice. I don't know if there are any Zelda games that aren't a solid choice, to be fair. They're all pretty good. There are a few that are like, meh. Zelda 2 maybe isn't that good. What else do people not... Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks people aren't crazy about. Some people don't like Skyward Sword. I don't know if I've met anyone that likes some multiplayer games. Starlink, did you have to use any other amiibos for the pristine weapons? Or were you able to get them without using amiibos? Take this. Where does this actually come from, or is it just... Is it just for height? You only have the Twilight Princess. So I know there's the... I know the Wind Waker one, there's like a boomerang, the Sea Breeze boomerang, is it? Or something. And then there's a shield. And... But obviously you can get them all. I find it quite funny that you can't... The one you can't get is like a sort of normal weapon. It's not like anything super weird. I actually didn't look. Where do you find shock fruit? I think though it's all in the desert, but... So you can actually get it from... Yeah, so it is in the desert. And I think sort of to the... over here. Excluding the, obviously the stuff you're trying to get now, Starlink, what was the hardest? You just got a rush moon. A rush mushroom? Rush moon. Like a... I don't know what a rush moon is. Ancient heroes yeah, I guess that is pretty difficult. Oh, see, yeah, you're collecting everything, including the armor. I mean, that makes sense. Are you upgrading everything to the max, or are you just leaving them? So I imagine a lot of them require dragon parts, don't they? Like upgrading. Which takes a very long time. I think some things require the star shards as well, don't they? I wonder if these have things inside. If these have things inside them. I need a lot of these things as well. Where is it? Goron Spice. Well, wherever the Goron Spice is, I know I need that. Yeah. I suppose there's no need to upgrade them. I mean, you still have them. It's not like... You know. I think upgrading them would take a very long time. Are you completing the compendium as well? Hello, Mr. Universe. Wow, the real Mr. Universe. Copy into my chat. Oh, shock fruit. We need that. Right, let's drop. That. Don't think anything else is worth dropping. You completed the compendium. Master, we're getting a lot of shock fruit. Do you have one of these though? Do you have a golf club with a golf club? I guess it is a golf club. Do you have a called a gloom club with a golf ball on the end? Actually, I probably shouldn't be using that. Bad idea. I just bought. Oh, of course you can buy things, kind of. I forgot you can buy the compendium things. I guess, yeah, I think buying them is maybe better because of the picture you get. Instead of having like some weird picture that you may have taken. Now, how many shock fruits do I have here? 5, and I need 8. Not bad. Now, just the shock fruit. Why is he picking a fight with me? He's miles away. Okay, it doesn't look like it's really moving over there. Eat something so we don't get killed. Ooh, here we go. So that is 8 shock fruit, right? Now what are my last things I need to do? Right, we need 8 shock fruit, 8 muddle buds, complete teach me a lesson, which we've done. Complete obtain vow of Sidon, which is kind of random. And then the other thing is complete rattled Ralera, which is a quest I think you get from that lady in the seaside thing. Yeah, I have Discord. So, yeah, so we need to go to the seaside village, free it, and then we speak to a lady there. She has a quest for us to make a meal, and then you make the meal. and then that's the end of the quest. Oh, and then I think you have to like fan her down, like you have to hit her with a wind thing. And that's the whole quest. I think what I'll do though is I'll get there, put my marker down, and then I won't end the stream yet, but I'm just gonna spawn in some things. I'll show you a video that I've been working on. Hopefully they don't know I'm in. Perfect. But they should just disappear after a little while. In fact, you know what, I'm gonna save it and just... Let me just set up this other thing. Right, let me just save it again, for whatever reason. Right, this will be literally 2 seconds. And then... I have to just like enable certain mods. So. Right, do this. And I have to select another save file. It took ages there for the thing to like disconnect. Turn off the optimizer. Oh, I should have... Actually, you guys pick... If you had to see 2 enemies fight each other, which enemies would they be? My favourite one so far has been Henox versus the Talus rock guys. Because their fights look pretty cool. Bokoblin and Talus, Henox and Frox. See if I can get... I'm just gonna... What's Henox? I'm trying to think if a Henox would fight a Frox. Okay. It might do, actually. Yeah, we'll try that one first. When you say bokoblin, do you mean the normal bokoblin or like the big bokoblin? I think actually yeah, a lot of the bokoblins don't do too well. The Hinoxes do okay against them because they need something explosive, more or less. And frogs. Right, I'll be back in 1 second. What do I need? This. Boop boop. And now I need the numbers for the monsters. Why is my game? I've said all this, and now my game won't even open. Right. Uh. Come on, game. Don't do this to me now. If it crashes again, I have like video footage. Here we go. Right, hang on. Let me just set the thing back up. Right, that should be back up now. No, I think it's best if we go to Sky Island first, because some things don't work in the Sky Island because they're not supposed to be there. I don't know how a Frox is going to react to not being in the depths, but we'll see. A bit more of an open area. This is a different save file, by the way. You're wondering why on earth I've got like 3 hearts of thingy. 3 wheels. Not my save file, but... Probably should have just teleported some. Alright, we'll go here. We'll do Hinox versus Thingy. Frox. Because I think that should work. Oh, come on, Mod. Don't say you're going to stop working. Oh, I don't think I'll be able to do it. Hang on. I'm just switch to footage. My game's gonna be a pain. Yeah, this is something I've been working on. Well, I say working, I recorded this like yesterday. Let me get up to a bit. The video be willing to play. Sucks. Oh, this is so annoying. Yeah. Don't tell me I've gone to all to this effort for everything just to no longer work. Earth. This is what happens when you try and make a Hinox and a Talus fight anyway. Oh, so do I can get it to work. That's the thing with mods, sometimes they just don't work. I'm trying to remember what I'm doing here. Throwing apples at things. Yeah, but the Taluses are a lot... It turns out they beat Hinoxes basically all the time. A Hinox can only injure Talus if it hits it with like an explosive barrel. But the Talus thing can basically just hit them anywhere. And this is like the strongest Hinox versus the weakest Talus. Ignore the... I don't know if you can hear the lightning in the background. That's from my... Just close that. But yeah. You can basically make more or less anything fight each other with the mod. I did a Gleok versus a Lionel. And believe it or not, Gleoks are a lot stronger than Lionels. And what else did I fight? I did a lot of things against Lionels. Lionels beat a lot of things as well. I also tried to save the Talus here and it did not work out. But normally the Talus wins. It's just that this is the weakest Talus versus the strongest Hinox. I might even... Where... I think this is the strongest Talus versus the strongest Hinox. But it just does so much damage. Anyway, if you have any of you actually now, even if you're watching the VOD, if you have any recommendations of monsters you want to see fight each other, let me know. Because I want to try and do like a little series out of it. Of doing like multiple enemies versus some other enemies. I did make a post asking for people, and some people did put some in. So I'll probably do some more. You can also do like Ganondorf in all his forms. You more or less spawn in any enemy. Some of them don't work. Like a lot of the bosses just don't really work, but a handful of them do. Let me see, there should be one with going on here. Back a bit. Yeah, the Lionel just makes fun of it. Oh, but that'd be I'll probably try and upload that on Sunday-ish. They are with the mod. They aren't like in the wild, but the mod basically you can turn enemies against each other. Some enemies don't like kind of work correctly or go against each other, but most of them do. They also won't attack me when you use the mod. But it's quite funny seeing like how they interact with each other. Like for example, this Lionel more or less just ragdolls anything that can be ragdolled. So they don't stand a chance. I think at the end of the video, I did get it to. Yeah, there we go. I gave him an ancient blade. But yeah, that'll be. I'll probably do that Sunday-ish. I think what else I made. There's some things that are like stupidly strong. The boss in the Spirit Temple has like 20,000 health. Let me see. I have another. I'm getting beat up again. Enoch's fight. The Gleeok and Lionel one was a really awkward one to do. Because the Gleeok couldn't do damage to the Lionel unless it was hit by a Muddle Bud first. Lionel was also sometimes kind of stupid and tried to hit the floor. But it would use its arrows and manage to hit the Gleeok in the head. Yeah, I'm trying to think. The Seized Construct, I don't think it has any ranged moves. Or, well, it doesn't when you spawn it in. One of the things about spawning enemies in is that they often don't like have weapons. Like this Lionel, for example, I didn't spawn it in. I just found a natural Lionel, but if you spawn one in, he doesn't have a sword and like can't attack. So I think a Seized Construct wouldn't have any like weapons. So it just wouldn't. It would just try and hit you. I'm trying to think if I don't know if I recorded stuff with the Seized Construct. I don't think I did. In the end. Yeah, I did try and drop stuff for it, but it just never did anything with them. I'll give it another go though. I respect the name, by the way, Creative Sword 09. But that is going to be the end of the stream. Maybe stream next Sunday, or this Sunday, at around 6 p.m. Universal Time, and whatever that is in your time. But thank you for everyone who watched. Thank you for everyone who commented. And I'll see you for the next one.